Hey, what's up, y'all? Hey, I'm the final act, so hopefully I'll be somewhat decent tonight. So, I want to start. I don't know if y'all know this. Do y'all know that LSU? There was a guy that was an economist. It was actually came in the Advocate, but this economist found that LSU, when they lose home games, the judges actually give harsher sentences. So imagine like you're in jail and you're watching the LSU game, you're like, shit, I'm gonna get 100 years now for stealing a pizza. But it's just it's so crazy how like that shit is so involved, especially with the gambling, now the sports betting and stuff. It's just wow. That whole thing's a whole economy. So I'm gonna tell you something weird. Like I get sports, but like it's too extreme. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a couple things. So I did Uber for a little while, and I had to drop off. I think the guy was like a season ticket holder for Tennessee, and he had to go all the way to Baker to go get an Airbnb or hotel. So I drove him all the way to his hotel. He told me that he was in the stands wearing like the away team shirt, and he literally had a dude pour a cup of piss on his head. And I was like, what the hell? Like, that's just wild to think that somebody would do that shit. But like for me, I was just like, I wouldn't allow that shit. I would throw his ass off the stadium. That's what I would do personally. I would not tolerate that shit. But it's just like, but speaking of that, do y'all remember that Spike TV show called A Thousand Ways to Die?
Yes!
That show was so fucking funny because like every time they killed somebody, it was a pun at the end. That shit, like, okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all a couple of the ones I found funny. So there was one where these people, like, you know, people that are like furries, right? They dress up and they wear like the masks and shit and like the hats. These people were high on like mushrooms and they were out there having an orgy out in the wilderness. And a real fucking bear walks up and starts trying to like get involved with the shit. One of the people like starts like fondling the bear, and the bear kills him. And I'm like, holy shit, that's crazy. But just like, and I forgot what the pun was, but it's just that show was like fucking crazy and hilarious. So I actually want to add one to this. I don't think this was a part of the show. Could you imagine like, you know those people that have like the real fucked up like exhausts on their car, like the shit's about to fall apart? Imagine like in a freak accident, like the exhaust falls off the car and like it goes through somebody's windshield and kills them. And the pun is called exhausted. but like shit, like that's real fucked up, but it's like hilarious how funny that is. It's like when you think about it, every way that people can think of have died. Like they've died like the most fucked up way. Like I have another one for y'all. So imagine somebody like is putting up a flag, right? And then like the cement's not all the way down, so the flagpole falls on their head, and you can call it the pun of it is poled. So just there's so many funny ass things going on there. I don't know if y'all know this. Do y'all know LSU is actually in the hood? Like where it actually is in the hood. Yeah. I'm from here. But like it's wild that because I've done Uber. I mentioned I've done Uber. A lot of these people, they really do think LSU is safer than Southern is, and I'm like, no, it's not. Like all the bullshit that happens around the lakes, and I'm not trying to get morbid, but like when you run at 4 o'clock in the morning, like have a gun or something. Like don't fucking run around the lake, because like the worst thing in the world is to get chased, like and you're fucking like tired. That's the worst thing ever. Like have a holster on. Just have something to like protect yourself with. And if you're gonna have a taser or mace, like at least somewhat like test it within like the last month or so. Because the worst thing in the world is to have a taser or have a mace that like it's like expired. That shit is like the worst thing ever. So all I'm saying is that if y'all have that stuff, like just test the shit, please. Okay. But yeah, that's my set tonight. Y'all have a good night, okay?
Yeah, Leon.